Hello and welcome to my Let's Play Civilization 6 Gathering Storm on DEITY. As you may already notice, I'm playing America with a few mods. I'll quickly explain right now what this Let's Play will be about, and then the gameplay can start. So, I will play America and do a few restarts. I will show you each of these restarts and then let you decide which one I shall play. So I will upload this, give it a few days time for you to vote, and then I will play it. So yeah, it would be very nice, and thank you very much for taking part in this voting. Now, first, quickly what America does. This is the standard America that got changed with the Frontier Pass some way through. And last time I played the other version of America with the Rough Rider Teddy, where I got diplomatic benefits and stuff. I still get some diplomatic benefits, but this one doesn't get the combat on continent stuff and all of that. This one gets extra yields on pretty tiles. Like tiles that have enough appeal and are next to a mountain receive +2 science. Tiles that have enough appeal and are next to woods receive +2 culture. Also, all tiles in a city with a national park get +1 appeal. Everything else is standard. So, that is not a mod, that is the Frontier Pass that gives two different versions of Theodore Roosevelt. And this is one, and I'm going to play as this one. Very nice for culture game, which will go for tourism with lots of park, lots of appeal, and my intention with this game is create ridiculous tiles. So I hope I run into city-state that will give me unique tile improvements. So let's quickly check the appeal lens. As you can see, this one is highlighted in green. Means it's 4 appeal. It is next to woods and next to a mountain. Once I settle, which I will do afterwards quickly to show the results, this tile will get 2 extra science and 2 extra culture. And that is really good. Now imagine we would also place a unique tile improvement on this. Then we would get even more. I could build a mine, or maybe I could build some interesting tile improvement that is better than a mine, or has some neat adjacency. Like if this tile is appealing, it is next to 2 bonus resources. If this tile gets +2 culture and +2 science, and I build, what's it called? I think Caguana gives the Bati, that will give also additional culture, +1 culture on its own, and +1 culture for each bonus resource, so it would be 3 more culture. Let's go Earth Goddess Pantheon, and it gets also 2 faith. So this tile would end up with 2 food, 1 production, 5 culture, 2 faith, and 2 science. That is ridiculously good. And of course it's fun to have these tile yields glow into your face. I want that. I'm not sure which secret society I go with, because, I mean, on one side, Void Singers would be the best, but I don't think I go for that. I could go for Hermetic Order. I may cheat a little bit, and when we can pick Hermetic Order, I will save the game, check where Hermetic Order actually lets me spawn. I mean, where the ley lines spawn. If we have ley lines, with this start, quite likely, because they tend to spawn especially in tundra and snow and somewhat in desert. We have both here. So a ley line, like a ley line here, and then get better with everything. That's so goddamn good. That could get a ridiculously good tile. Of course, if I check ley lines and see there is no ley line anywhere close, or only one on a tile that is like irrelevant anyway, then I will not pick that. The alternative would be vampires. American Vampires. Isn't that a movie? Oh, now that's American Werewolf. I think there is also some American Vampire thing going on. Or there was some kind of movie with a blonde actor. Oh my god, I'm old and I forget things. I reference old movies because I'm old, but I can't name the movies because I'm old. Okay, so vampires are also good for extremely cool tiles. I mean, with our ability where we can get on tiles extra culture and science. Now imagine I have a bunch of those tiles and then put a vampire castle next to that will grab all these tiles onto the vampire castle, which will be worked by the capital. Holy moly, we could have a ridiculous capital with vampires. So much fun. Now let's talk about the one thing you're urging. Why does this map look so weird? It's kind of pretty, but also weird. The mods and the setup. First of all, as always on DT, with standard game speed. I could have made it slower. It's fine. Standard game speed. Of course, all the DLCs, but I also have a few mods. I have the environment skin mod. That means it makes the map look different. So the map is normal Highlands map released recently. I have no map changes with mods. The only thing that the mod does is cosmetic. It's just changing the looks to a little bit more old school Civilization 5 look. I kind of dig it. I like how it looks, I really do. And while it doesn't play any different, it feels different. And that's what counts. Feelings matter as well. Then the other mods, more natural beauty. This means more natural wonders are placed on the map. So we may run into more natural wonders. That would be great, especially with this ability that is appeal based, since the natural wonder give great appeals. And anyway, he would get it anyway with natural wonders, even if they don't give the appeal. It's to either a wonder or woods, yeah. So yeah, there is that. Amazing. I included that mod. More natural beauty. Yeah, that's all. 2 mods. The rest are all DLCs. So the look, the mod that changes the look, and the mod that increases the amount of natural wonders that are here. So let's come to our very first start. I will call this start Fire and Ice. If you want me to play this start, then write in the comments Fire and Ice. That this is your preferred start. I will show very soon the next start. First, I want to talk a little bit about this start. It's an okay start. I would probably move on to the Mercury, because the Mercury is not really a tile I want to work. While the spices down here are pretty good. There is Tundra Forest. Tundra isn't that great, but I could make a Saint Basil in this city and make really good Tundra tiles. Also considering if I go for ley lines, the spawn rate in Tundra is higher. Could be a thing. Petra, you may say, but what about Petra? Yes. But if I build the Petra, I don't want to settle here, because I would only get like 3, maybe 4, if we count this as well, 5 Petra hills, and I have only 1 slot for Petra. While I presume this desert to be much bigger, I'd rather have like a city settled here that gets an amazing Petra. So I would prefer that. So either I move this guy all the way up to one of these tiles and risk it biscuit. I mean, if you want that, you can write that in the comments as well, if I shall do it. Or I just settle the Mercury and get a second city up here in the desert. And then I'll have a St. Basil Tundra city that is amazing. I mean, St. Basil is basically Tundra Petra. Petra for Tundra. And Petra is Petra for desert. And the Petra up here. So that's really good. Really, really, really good. I also see there is a lake or coast down here. We will see about that. Could be an option for a harbor, in case the river is too filled with other things. As for mode, we play with secret societies and apocalypse. I went all on crazy and turn on apocalypse mode, so these forests may burn at some point. Don't tell Smokey the Bear, but burnt forests are even better tiles. Also, ley lines can appear on the forest, I think. Can ley lines appear on the forest? I actually don't remember. I think so. They cannot appear on the resources, but I'm very sure. I think they can under forests and jungles. So if there is a one under a forest, very nice, or one here, like, still, this is really good. Like a tile that has burnt has a ley line, and then I chop it and put a unique improvement, and it also works with our appeal. Oh my god, that's amazing! So that's what I want. Now quickly to show you the ability how it works. Can I click on my settler? Let's move by 1. Double spices. Oh yeah, I will certainly move like this. A little lake. You see? Look at these tiles. They may not give much food, but this is amazing. This is also very appealing, and so is this. So if I buy this, I have 3 food, 1 production, 2 science, 2 culture. This is so good. I saved it already, so this is... Remember? Huh, interesting. The fire and ice start. Now I will show you the other start. This start is interesting as well. We have again a desert, not a crazy good desert this time, but still, I mean I can district it if I want, or maybe build Jebel or something. I've got a volcano down here, and these are floodplains. Do not forget, I'm playing on the apocalypse mode, therefore desert storms are a thing, forest fires are a thing, floods are a thing, volcano eruptions up to 2 tiles out are a thing. At least the damage goes 2 tiles out, the fertilization only next to it. So this is a lot of thing. This start, while still interesting, is clearly worse than the last one. I mean, I have mountains, that's amazing for appeal, but jungle is not forest. I have no forests anywhere. I also want a quick settler lens. I'm not sure if there is coast anywhere. So yeah, where to settle, where to move. It's a good start. I can make it work. And I mean, this is a glorious district. This is just an amazing district. And I could always move one up to be further away from the volcano. Or I could stay in place and be sure to get another city down here. I will save this. And I will save this as fire and fire. Because this is a lot of fire. A steady fire and fire. Since I will not settle right away, I will actually move here. Okay, so this is really not Petra worthy. The river continues over here though. Or there is another river, I'm not sure. I can't tell on these tiles because they are green, fresh water because of the lake. Appeal wise, it's mediocre. The stuff around here is okay, over here not very much. But it's playable, it's certainly playable. As America, it's decent, it has potential. I could see me playing this. So this one is fire and fire. Oh boy, the third start is amazing. Truly amazing. We start right next to Torres del Paine. With a lot of Mercury is quite bad, but these tiles, if they only had more forest next to them, they would be glorious. And there's tundra back there. I'll move down to see what's down here. A river, more good land. Look at this tile, this is really good. What's this? Command units. That's new? Didn't notice that before. Okay, so I will save this as Teddy Mount Doom. Although the Eyjafjallajökull, whatever it's called, is probably more fitting for Mount Doom, I will just count that as, if we ever run into that, I have another name for that. So this will be, with Torres del Paine, will be Mount Doom. If you want this start, vote in the comments for Mount Doom. What I'm thinking right now, I mean, I don't want to move, right? Yeah, no. I think in here is a great spot, but I want to settle. Instant error score, amazing, and more tiles back here. Oh, this is not appealing enough. Funny. This would be too, but lakes don't have appeal. These are most certainly appealing. Sadly, no forests. But what we can do, we can cheat here. We can check the hermetic order tiles. So, I ley line on here, on this unappealing tile in the midst of nothing. No ley lines back here. Oof. No ley lines yet. So if you want me to start this, you can say, I mean, this here is at least really, this start is still, while I don't have forests for these tiles, this start is still gorgeous. This start is amazing. And Torres del Paine gives extra yields, it doubles the yields of the tile. I think the base yield, so if I put an improvement on it, it will not be doubled. A forest may be doubled, I'm not sure if it's... No, I think it's just the base yield. So any features and resources and improvements will not be doubled, but the base yield. And that's already good, that makes these two tiles amazing, and potentially this tile too, maybe even this. So yeah, that's a cool start. We have amazing yields here, because this is breathtaking, and it's next to a wonder and a forest. Amazing, really damn good. And if I get like a holy site here, this will become also appealing, and if not, then at least this is appealing and this is appealing. So these tiles will also have 2 culture and science, and I can build stuff on them. That's so damn good. Mount Doom is amazing. Ley lines are disappointing, so I see this more as a vampire potential start. We will see. Can't tell yet. I mean, for all the others, I couldn't pick ley lines yet, so we don't know if there are the ley lines any better. They could be disappointing on anything, as they usually are. But Mount Doom, number 3, excellent start. I would love to play this. Oh my. I will call this start Golden Petra. Why? Because, I mean, obviously this is Petra. Petra potential. 6 desert hills, potentially some more over here, another tile over here. This looks to me like it's flat, and one of these could also be flat. Also, this is not a lake, right? Yeah, this is coast. This is land. This is land. You know what? You know what this is? This is the Golden Gate Bridge. It's incredibly rare that they can build this. And this time I can district over here between these mountains. Also, these yields will be amazing. Forests and mountains, that's breathtaking. That's amazing appeal. So great to start with these yields, and then I go into Petra. Now, yeah, this is good. Oh, this is a lake. No way. This is also coast. Okay, so settling in place would be best, so I can gather all of this. I will settle now. No, I will save this as Golden Petra first. Save. If you want this start, vote for Golden Petra. I think I will do one more. Golden Petra. But before I restart, I mean, moving the warrior won't help since these 2 are hills. I will settle and see how the land looks over here. Look at this. These tiles are so good. So another hill and another hill. Another hill. If this is not, if one of these are not a flat, I will quickly cheat here and 2 more potential tiles for a flat desert, because if none of these are flat, then the Petra dreams are gone. So we have the perfect Petra city with no spot for the Petra. The Petra needs flat desert. Oh, this is such a huge disappointment. Here we are with the most amazing desert, and none of it is flat. Oh my god, look at the science. I'll just go here. And next turn, I quickly want to see, because if this is flat, then I can still do it by moving. By moving one left or so.
If there are no dogs, it is not wisdom.
For the golden gate, oh my god, yeah, whatever. Something, yeah. I just want next turn. For the golden gate, the requirement must be built on a coast. The bridge must run straight across the hex between 2 land tiles directly opposite of one another. Yes. At least 1 water tile must be present on both the left and yes. Okay. It doesn't tell anything that I have to own both land tiles. So even if I settle here or here or here, well, no, here doesn't work. But on this tile, I still reach the water tile. Wah, wah, wah. I don't presume there will be desert up there. I mean, I could move here, but then I don't reach the golden gate anymore. There is that flat tile. But this is out of reach. This is not the start I will play, because there is no Petra here. This is so sad. I will still show you this start, so you can feel sad together with me. We will not play this start. So Golden Petra is not a start. I'm sorry. Well, this is a start. We have Tundra, Geothermal, Great Campus Spot, and a lot of animals. I mean, Temple of Artemis will be ridiculous. Also, if I could get the Great Zimbabwe, that would be glorious. And of course, the St. Basil and everything. This start is really damn good. Sorry for the side notes from this Discord. I will call this start Animal Farm, because it has a lot of animals here, a lot of fluffy animals, but it's also kind of cold, right? So if you want me to play this, say Animal Farm in the comments. This is a lake. How's the appeal? Ooh, this is breathtaking. So there are more forests or more mountains back here. A continent split. Oh wow. I could settle on the geothermal. I see that as a good spot. So before I save this, I will do this. Because that is really good, right? I cannot build anything on the geothermal for way too long. We have lots of tundra, good tiles, and I need tiles for districts and other stuff. The campus obviously goes here or here, which means I have to remove a good tile. And if I get the Temple of Artemis, it has to go next to a deer tile, a block a tile, I want other this. It will be tough to get districts in here. Since I really don't want to remove too much tundra, but I also want to place the St. Basil. We're not Russia, we're America. Right? Yeah, but I mean, this is the appeal here is on this tile, on this tile, on these tiles is really good. So if I move here, I get some really good tiles. What I lack is food. I may have to buy some tiles with better food. Maybe there is something on the other side of the mountains. We'll see. Animal Farm, eh? Animal Farm. So we have 4 starts so far. Vote for what you want to see me play. I will do one more. Well, there is something. I'm not sure if I want this. Where is the fresh water? I'm not Mali, I can't make this work. I mean, maybe there is fresh water behind it and this could be a Petra in another city. I'm not at fresh water myself. Oh my god. I don't want to play this. This lacks resources. I don't see what's supposed to be legendary. No. We're not playing this. Okay, yeah, this looks interesting. It's not particularly that good, because it has a lot of dead tiles. What do I mean with dead tiles? Tiles that I can't build anything on. It has a lot of luxuries, which is really cool, and chocolate, bananas, and gems, that's all a woman's heart desires, right? Well, at least my heart desires that. I mean, a stone will most certainly be removed, and I could have like a cool harbor with a mausoleum here and some other wonders over here. It looks cool, while it isn't that good. I mean, a science district here is fine. Appeal-wise, this is a really good tile. Especially if I settle here, I will remove the jungle by doing so. So I will have two really good tiles to work on. But I have a lot of jungle otherwise, so it's still a bit of a mediocre start. But the shape is interesting, and that's what I like about it. The volcano is of course bad for me. It only will pillage the chocolates. So yeah, but I will save this as, well, as the chocolate start, of course. So this will be the chocolate start, or how we say it, shoki. You can write chocolate if you don't want to write shoki. So chocolate. But oh boy, this just got worse. So yeah, it's not a great start because I can't even get down here. I will settle here, not here, because it's just better. And again, that would be a great district spot. Why would I settle here and not here? Because I will miss out on these two tiles if I settle here, and I don't want that. And there could be a good campus up here. I'd like another chocolate tile. But I moved here just to see what's down here, and that's not satisfying. I mean, yeah, maybe there is... I mean, here is a really good campus as well, and maybe over here would be too. Science-wise, this is fine. But it's again... more dead tiles. More dead tiles. That's too many dead tiles. Also, water tiles without a resource on it is a dead tile. So yeah. But it could be an interesting start. So if you all are keen on this start now, we'll go ahead and play it. And our last spot is this one with 3 very good tiles in the 3rd ring. A very mediocre lake. An option for some water shenanigans, not that great. Option for a Petra, maybe. I will not move my settler towards that though. Because although the lake would allow me to settle somewhere else, I could settle on this hill. Appeal-wise, this... why does this have -4 appeal? Oh, more jungle up there. Yeah, appeal-wise, this is not the best start. I mean, let's be honest. For America, this is not a good start. I'll still put it in because it's spicy. It has triple spices. Those are really good tiles. And in the long run, I can make them work. I mean, this one is on forest even, so yeah. Appeal-wise, this is kind of pretty because there's 2 forests next to it. If I remove this, it will become pretty enough. No, it will not. Oh god damn it, it will not. Yeah, but if there is another jungle over here, then it just... yeah, if there is another way... I mean, I could build a district here, I guess, and chop a jungle and make this pretty. It will be next to forest, therefore get the culture, not the science. And this one can also, no, cannot be made pretty. It's a mediocre start, actually. You know what? Let's move a bit more. I don't think I will take this start, to be honest. I don't like it. I mean, the spices are really good tiles, but it has no synergy with the goal I assigned at the beginning of the game. Okay, mountain. But it needs to be +4. It will be +3 if I remove this, so yeah. This is nothing. Okay, this is not a bad start, to be honest. This is truly not a bad start. Get a lot of things, a lot of fish and crabs. A whole 5 of them would make a mausoleum very good in here. I could see something like a harbor in here. And then the mausoleum down here. Where is it? Over here. I have a lot of resources. I could see a temple of Artemis in here. Next to the deer. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plantations. And 1 camp. That's pretty good. That's 7 amenities. A lot of bonus resources, so a cattle would have been great. Guess we don't get it, but I could also go for pyramids as well. Where are the pyramids? Here. All within reach of the capital, so this can be a really good capital. And I can always remove like the stone maybe or something. Do something like an aqueduct here or here, it depends. And then get some other districts, of course. Science district, I don't see right off the bat a good spot, but I don't see these 2 tiles, so yeah. Certainly doable, certainly playable. Very playable. Actually, this is a very good start. A very good standard start. It has nothing very unique with it. Like no volcano or floodplains or some very oddly specific wonder. It's just a good coastal start. It has no fresh water, which is sad, but that's why the mountain is fine. I can build an aqueduct here or here. So yeah, I'll see about that. Certainly playable, and yeah, I like this one. What do we like call this? Band crabs. It has 2 crabs. We call this band crabs. This is the final start. I will do no more restarts because I'm tired of restarting. And yeah, this will be band crabs. Means, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starts. Vote for whatever start you liked the most. This one is ban crabs. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time when we start with this game.